just another perspective again to the discussion we've been having. One of the things or one of the mistakes you can ever make in your life is to want to be a God to many people, or trying to play the role of a God or of God in the life of people. It doesn't matter who those people are. They may be your family, they may be your acquaintances. It doesn't matter. You see, if you are going to be rich, at some point you must realize that you're not God. And what I mean by that is that you must realize that you cannot solve everybody's problem. You know, people think that wealthy people are, for the most part, stingy, or they think that wealthy people don't like to share, and that is because they do not understand what goes into making a man wealthy. Some people will come to you and will say, tell you things like, you see, you are my last hope. You are if you don't help me, I have nowhere else to go. And because of the way that is presented, you feel obligated that he said I am his last hope. The truth is this: we help. In fact, if you are wealthy, if you are truly wealthy, one of the things you're going to be doing is that you want to help people. You want to leave a legacy. You want to build yourself in people by the things you do for them. You see, and even at that, you don't just take money from everywhere. Everything is planned. Everything must be planned. So if somebody runs to you and says, you are my last hope, well, if it is within your plan, if it's within your budget to help, you must and you should help. But if it's not within your budget, and you have no budget or plan or finance money set aside for that kind of situation, then you cannot be the last hope. Then you have got to be another hope somewhere. You see, is that being insensitive? No. Think about it. Have you ever wondered? No, ask yourself. Maybe they said, you are the hope of this family. If you don't do this, nothing will happen. Have you ever wondered? Just ask yourself what will happen. If you were to die today, how many people would die with you? Think. How many of those people who they say depend on you would die with you? You know what? If you were to die today, they will find a way to survive without you. Yeah, they will find a way to move forward without you. Give them 2 weeks, 1 month. Their life will pick up like you never existed. You know what that tells us? That kind of should help you know that you are not God. And you should never attempt or try to be God to anybody. You do only what you can do per time. Whatever you cannot do, push it to a future date, or let somebody else do it, or help. It doesn't mean you are selfish or you are stingy. It means you are a man who understands your journey and understands what it will take for you to get to where you are going to. I may not be able to help you today. Maybe I may not be able to help pay for your school fees, because I'm also trying to find my feet. Perhaps if I find my feet tomorrow, I may be able to give you money to start a business. You see? So it's better that when I am helping you tomorrow, I'm helping you not with the hope that, okay, one day you also come and help me. Because that kind of arrangement is like, okay, I'm helping you now because you're broke. When I become broke, you must also come and help me. That's not the way to live. Don't play God to people because you are not. You try to do it, you will be the victim. I tell people that is one thing that God have not delegated to anybody. He have not delegated being God to anybody. You see? So do what you are able to do. From your own self, find out who are the people that truly depend on you. Are you following me? And then for those who that truly depend on you, you do your best for them, but not at the expense of your life and personal life fulfillment. You know why? Because the world will move ahead if you were to die. Nothing will stop. I heard a story of a man who once shared that, because he felt he was the champion of his community and champion of the family. And, everybody was calling him. The neighbors will come and say, my children are due for school and they don't have money. And he will walk. He said he was walking around the clock because he must meet all these needs. He was the star of the community. People like him. People sing his praise. And that was busting his brain until one day he became sick. And he was admitted in the hospital for 30 days, he said. And in those 30 days, he learned that he was not God. The people who were every day calling on him went ahead with their life like nothing happened. By the end of the 30 days in hospital, I believe God have taught him a lesson that he was not God. It depends on you. If the person who will die when your life stops, that's the person who will depend on you. Anybody who can continue living after you are dead don't really depend on you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just another way of me telling you that you are not God. You see, if God were to die, probably all of us would be dead. That means we all depend on God. So God must be alive for us to be alive. But if we can live without God, if God died today and we continue to live, we don't need God. We don't depend on him. And God should be wise enough to know. Are you following what I'm saying to you? So that's something I think you should think about, because I understand. Because the moment you have this small money, there's something called Pakistan's law. And the law states that when supply increase, demand increase. See, when new opportunity comes and you make some more money, new problem will arise. New avenues to collect that money will come. But that is where you must learn to say no. Not no out of selfishness, but no with a plan. I can help you today. Come again tomorrow. That's what I can do. If you come tomorrow and I can't help you, come again some other time. That's what I can do. Yeah, because your first million naira or first million rand or first $1 million, that's not the money to take over all everybody's responsibility. That's not from where you should do that. That money you got is a capital. Invest it. Like we teach people in finances, that if you want to live a luxurious life, live that life on the return on your investment. You see it? Yeah, live. For example, I have $1 million, $1 million. And people come, for example, I have $1 million. And people come and say, please, this is going on. If I don't do this, I will not get admission, and I don't do this. And you are being tempted to go collect this money. No. If you have not planned, see, if this 1 million is not a profit or something you plan to do, imagine you save money and you have this much money. You want to take it out to go. No. So tell the person, I don't have money today. Maybe in a month or 2 months' time, I'll be able to help. So what do? You invest this 1 million. And then maybe a 10% increase, 10% return on investment, for instance. That means in a month, you're likely to get something like plus minus $10,000. The $1 million is still there. This is what you get on the $1 million. From here, you can help. The money is still there. From the return on this investment, I can help. And of course, when I say help, I don't mean you give all the money out. Certain percentage of this money I can help with. You know what that means? While I am helping you, I am not suffering. But you take the place of God. So no, I'm the only one who can help. What do? I got the $1 million, so the person, and you spend. And everybody is back to square zero. You are nothing. The people you are helping are nothing. Don't try to be God. If you try to be God in people's life, you're going to die. And when you do, they'll miss you for a week, maybe 2, or at most 1 month. They'll forget about you and move on with their life. Be wise. Problem never ends. People's problem never ends. So help who you can help, or as many people as you can help at a time comfortably. And while you are doing that, be also making personal progress. Thank you. See you again in the next video.